Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am here with a video that was requested. It's been requested a few times actually, and it was a request asking if I would do my version of the fragrance wheel. So basically there's just a whole bunch of categories here, and I went ahead and chose a couple of my favorite scents for that category. I think a lot of people were just doing one fragrance, and I'm not sure if a lot of people have done this video before. I haven't seen it, but I'm assuming so since it was requested that I do it as well. Anyways, with that being said, I couldn't just do one fragrance, so I included two for each category. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in because I do have quite a few categories here. So the first category was citrus. So for me, my favorite citrus perfumes in my collection are, I couldn't just pick one, so I had to pick two. Definitely by far 4711 Nouveau Cologne. This is a beautiful, fresh citrus. It's almost got like a tea-like vibe to it. It's beautiful. I love it. Just a beautiful, beautiful, easy breezy, light, airy citrus that is perfect for the summertime. And then my second choice for citrus was Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Italian Zest. So this is a beautiful version of light blue. It doesn't have the greatest longevity or performance, but it definitely lasts a few hours, maybe about 4 hours. And this is beautiful. This is a bright, light, zesty lemon fragrance with a little bit of creaminess to it, excuse me. And it's just gorgeous. So, yeah, get my cat back on here. So my two citrus fragrances that I chose, again, Nouveau Cologne by 4711 and Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Italian Zest. Okay, the next category was Oceanic, and this one I thought was going to be really hard for me because I typically don't do aquatic scents, but I do have two in my collection that are stunning and that I love. So the first one is my signature scent from my high school days, and this is Davidoff Coolwater Woman. This is a beautiful, very aquatic smelling perfume. It's fresh. It's really, really lovely. So that was my first one, and I had worn this for years, and it's just crazy to think that that was like 25 years ago, but there's that one. And then the second one I have is one that I picked up from Anthropologie, and it is called Eau de Toilette Ocean, and this is by Outremer. So this is the same brand that does the really beautiful vanilla fragrance. I did order a little 15 ml of the Ocean fragrance. And this is very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not unlike the Coolwater, to be honest, but it's just very typically ocean smelling, if that makes any sense. It's really, really beautiful, a little bit salty, really fresh, just a really stunning little fragrance. So that is Ocean by Outremer. Okay, the next category was green, and this is another one I thought I was going to have a hard time with because I don't have a ton of green fragrances, but I do have a couple that I absolutely love. And the first one is Figue by Molinard. So this is a beautiful green fig scent. It is very fresh, tiny, tiny bit sweet, but not very sweet at all. And it's just beautiful. It's cozy. This is a cozy fig fragrance. And I just love it. So the first one, again, is Figue by Molinard. And then the second one that I have is Versace Versence. So this one is a cross between like a green fragrance and a citrus fragrance. But it's not super citrusy, and it's not super green either. It's kind of something right in the middle. And it's really, really beautiful. So yeah, a nice, fresh, very lightly green fragrance that is Versence by Versace. So the next category is fruity, and this is another one that I thought I was going to struggle with because I don't have a ton of fruity fragrances in my collection, but I do again have a couple that I adore. And the first one is So Sweet by Lolita Lempicka, and this is a beautiful, bright, fresh, candy-like cherry perfume. And it really does. It smells like cherry candy, but without smelling super synthetic. It's just really, really beautiful. Light, bright, airy cherry. I love it. So that was the first one. And the second one is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is definitely my favorite fruity fragrance in my collection. And this is NYC by Sarah Jessica Parker. So this is gorgeous. This has a wild strawberry note in it. And this does something magical on my skin. It doesn't smell like anything special in the bottle. It's definitely not groundbreaking. There's nothing super exciting about it. But on my skin, this dries down to something beautiful. That wild strawberry note in it is just magic with my skin chemistry. So that is NYC by Sarah Jessica Parker. This is a to die for fruity fragrance. Okay, the next one is Oriental. The next category is Oriental, and these two are going to be absolutely no surprise to anybody. The first one that I chose is YSL Manifesto. So this is a gorgeous Oriental vanilla fragrance. It's so stunning, and I just love it. I've talked about this endlessly on my channel, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but this is definitely one of my very favorite Oriental fragrances in my collection. And then my second one, again, will be no surprise to anybody. That is Dior Addict. This is the 2002 formulation. I have quite a bit left in here. It's full to about there still. So I love this fragrance. This again is a beautiful Oriental vanilla. It's spicy, it's warm, it's rich, it's just wonderful. So Manifesto and Addict are very, very similar to each other. They're different, but they're in the same kind of family. They're that beautiful Oriental kind of vanilla fragrance. So yeah, Manifesto and Addict are two of my absolute favorites in my collection for Orientals. Oops. Okay, the next category is woody fragrances, and this would not be a favorites video or like a collection favorites video if I did not include By the Fireplace by Replica. This is one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It's so gorgeous. It's this beautiful, sweet, vanilla, nutty, woody fragrance. It really does smell like you're drinking like a vanilla latte by the fireplace. It's stunning. I love it so much. One of my favorites. This would be one of my like 15 for life or something fragrances. I could not live without this one. And then the second one that I chose is a Guerlain fragrance, and this is called Santal Royal. And this is stunning, and I'm not sure what kind of wood is in this. I think it's sandalwood, but I'm not totally sure. I should have looked up the notes on it. Well, let me do that real quick. So this has a lot of sandalwood in it. It's beautiful. It's like sandalwood and amber and musk. It's just stunning. It's beautiful. It's like a soft woody fragrance. I love it. It's a little bit powdery. I think it's got some neroli in it. It's just beautiful. So that would be my second favorite woody fragrance in my collection. Okay, the next one was one I did kind of struggle with because I don't have a lot of spicy fragrances in my collection, and that was the next category, which was spicy. The first fragrance that I immediately thought of when I thought of spicy was Mugler Alien Fusion. This is alien, but with a beautiful cinnamon note in it. So it's like a little bit of a spicy version of Alien. It's really, really beautiful. Oh, and you can smell the cinnamon. It's very, very prominent to my nose in this fragrance, and it's beautiful. It like really, really softens the intense jasmine. It's stunning. The cinnamon is so well blended too. It's not like sticking out and being weird in any way. It's just stunning. So yeah, that one is Alien Fusion by Mugler, which I adore. And the red bottle is very fitting for that one as well. And then the next one is a solid perfume that I have, and this is called Cardamom Coffee, and this is from Lush. And this is stunning. This literally smells like coffee with like sweetened with cream and cardamom in it. It's gorgeous. This is one that I'm really keeping my eye out for a bottle of in liquid form, because the solid perfumes just don't last very well on my skin. But I picked this up really inexpensive off of Mercari so I could smell it. I basically just wanted to smell it before I bought a bottle of it. Oh my goodness, and it's gorgeous. If you like cardamom, I think you would really, really like this. I probably should have included the Lancome cardamom. Theirs is cardamom, but that Lancome cardamom perfume, I probably could have included that one instead of, well, either way, they're all spicy and they're all beautiful. So the next category is aromatic, and I really don't have very many aromatic perfumes in my collection. I will say I'm trying to look around to see if I do have any aromatic perfumes. I really don't. I did look through my whole collection. I will tell you though, I ordered a full bottle of the Sylvaine Delacourte Virgile, which is the aromatic vanilla fragrance that she makes. It's got clary sage in it and some different things, and it is a very beautiful aromatic vanilla fragrance. So that would be my number one pick, because it would be the only pick that I really have as far as an aromatic fragrance goes. The next category is amber, and that was a very easy one for me to do because I love amber. I have many ambers in my collection, but I chose my two favorites. The first one is a very powdery amber, and that is Sexy Amber by Michael Kors. This fragrance does something to me. It's so stunning and beautiful. This is the most beautiful powdery amber, and it really is a very sexy fragrance. So that is the perfect name for it, Sexy Amber. It's gorgeous. So that is Sexy Amber by Michael Kors. And then my second pick is Ancient Amber from Layered. This is a beautiful amber. Oh my goodness. This is more of like an incensey smelling amber, or yeah, this is like, it's almost something like getting like a chunk of amber and lighting it and burning it the way you would like a resin, like a myrrh or a frankincense. That's what I think of when I smell this. It smells like something that you would get a big resinous hunk of and burn, like light it up and burn it. It is stunning. This is a perfect amber in my opinion. It's true amber and it's gorgeous. I love it so much. Okay, the next category is musk, or a musky fragrance. So I've got a couple different ones here, and my picks, I don't know if they're different or what, but my first pick would be Nudiflorum from Nasomatto. So this is one of this is one of the newer fragrances to my collection, and this is a dirty musk. There's nothing clean about this musk. This is a dirty skin musk. This is one that is almost animalic, but in a human way. It's like it's as if you have been working all day and you're hot and sweaty and gross, but you still smell good from having smelled good before you got all gross, if that makes any sense. It's just a beautiful dirty musk. So that is Nudiflorum from Nasomatto. And then my second pick is Zen by Shiseido. So to me, this is a very musky fragrance. This is more of like a fresh musk though. Not a clean musk, even though it does smell clean. This is more of like a fresh musk. It is gorgeous. It's musky to my nose. It's a beautiful, slightly sweet, musky fragrance. So that is Zen by Shiseido, and I adore it. Okay, ooh, I totally skipped a category. I skipped floral. So I've got a couple of floral fragrances here. The first floral that I picked is Elanesia by Penhaligon's. So this is a beautiful, sweet floral, but it's got a peppery note to it. It's gorgeous. This is like a sweet white floral, but not gardenia. And not tuberose, even though those might be in this. I'm not totally sure, I can't remember, but it's more like, I'm not sure, it's more like a sweet, syrupy white floral. It's really, really beautiful. It's got a pepperiness to it as well that kind of cuts that sweetness. So again, that is Elanesia from Penhaligon's. And the next one is also a newer one to my collection, and this is Orlov from Orlov Paris. And this is a stunning fragrance. This is like the ultimate floral fragrance. This is gorgeous. I don't even know what notes are in here off the top of my head. But this is again a sweet, slightly musky, but mostly just sweet floral. It's really beautiful, and a really good alternative to this one is Marry Me from Lanvin, which I found when I did my Lanvin video. I was like, oh my goodness, this smells almost exactly like my Orlov, just not as like rich smelling, but very, very similar. So that is Orlov by Orlov Paris. And the last category was Gourmand, and this was really, really hard for me to do because I have so many Gourmand fragrances, but I went ahead and picked two that to me are true edible gourmands. Like you could smell both of these perfumes and feel like it was something to eat, like something sweet to eat. So the first one I picked is Forbidden by Police. This smells like a beautiful almond pastry, like a beautiful buttery pastry smeared with marzipan and sprinkled with almonds. It's gorgeous. It smells like something you could eat. So that is Forbidden by Police. And then the second one I picked, this bottle looks terrible because it got leaked all over in shipping, but this is a Ganache fragrance, or Ganache Parfums fragrance, and this is called Strawberry Panna Cotta. And this literally smells like, if you've ever heated up frozen strawberries on the stove, like in a little pot, like just slowly heated up frozen strawberries, that's what this fragrance smells like. And then after your nose kind of gets past that initial super sweet, tangy strawberry, you smell some vanilla and then like whipped cream almost. Oh, it is stunning. This smells like strawberry shortcake, like something you could eat. It's so, so beautiful. So that is Strawberry Panna Cotta from Ganache Parfums. Okay, so anyways guys, that is my version of the fragrance wheel. I hope I did that correctly. I hope that was what you guys were looking for. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!